Hello, this is Dr. McGuire again. In this video, I'm going to explain the layout of the website and how to navigate to find the resources to help keep you informed with what is happening in my social studies classroom this year. First, I want to point out the blue tabs at the top of the page. These tabs are external links, and when clicked upon, will take you to these designated home pages. The external links include the District 303 homepage, the Redling homepage, Home Access Center, Gmail, Google Drive, and Google Classroom. These links will make life easier so that you don't always have to search using the URL. Next, I want to move on to the sidebar navigation pages. Here you'll find the main pages of my Google site, which include announcements, calendars, projects, units of study, links, help, and important contact information for Dr. McGuire. The arrows next to the calendars, projects, and units of study can be clicked, and additional pages found within these links will appear. For example, if I click on the down arrow for calendars, you'll see the 4 class periods that I teach social studies. Now I would like to speak more specifically about each individual page. Let's begin with announcements. Plain and simple, this is one of the ways I plan on keeping you informed. By clicking on announcements, you'll notice that there's already information about back to school night. I've also attached a few items that we will go over together on the evening of September 8th. If you're unable to attend back to school night, please take some time to look over these items because they provide information about how to stay connected with social studies this year. Next, let's move on to calendars. To ensure students and parents are up to date with homework, projects, and assessments, I've linked our Google Classroom calendar to this page. Very shortly, students will be enrolling themselves into my Google Classroom. I will go into more specifics about Google Classroom in another video. However, any postings of assignments or assessment dates will be updated immediately via the Google Classroom calendar. Please click on the appropriate class period that your son or daughter has social studies every day. For example, if your son or daughter has first period social studies, by clicking on first period, a calendar will appear. There's not anything major coming up in August, but if I click the arrow to go to September, you'll see that there's an assignment due on September 6th. Next, let's move on to projects. Here you'll find all the projects your son or daughter will be completing this year. By clicking on projects, you'll see that there are already several projects posted. Each project has its own web page that includes resources and links. For example, if I click on the Citizenship Project, you'll notice that several external links to possible volunteer sites appear on the screen. You can also find additional resources for each external link by clicking on the red hyperlink, Additional Resources. Please check back periodically because more projects will be added throughout the school year. Next, units of study. This is especially important because this is where you'll be able to locate all of the resources for each unit this year. As we move ahead into each unit, more and more resources will be added to the individual unit of study pages. I will refer to this section of the site in class often and remind students that should they be absent or forget something at school, they will always have access to the resources on this Google site. Having the resources posted here should help reduce handouts or assignments that get lost in transportation. As previously mentioned, please check back here frequently as more resources will be added on a regular basis. So if I click on the Government tab, you'll notice that there are several resources that have already been posted. We will begin to cover some of these items within the next couple of weeks. Again, I will refer the students back to this page so that if they need to get the resources, they'll know how to access them. Next, we have the links page. The links page houses additional external web pages that we'll be using in social studies this year. The students will be familiar with all of these external links and may share some of their learning with you at home about each of them. All of the posted links will help your child's learning this year in social studies. From there, we go to the help page. Here you'll find the videos that will provide additional information about this Google site, as well as other tools that we will be using in class this year. Finally, we have the Dr. McGuire page. I provided some background information about myself as well as how to best reach me should you have any questions. If a question arises at any time during the school year, please do not hesitate to contact me. Well, that's it for now. If I click back to home, that takes me back to the home page. Thank you for listening to this video. I hope this helped.